Nihao Gel, the Crazy Quiltman here, and welcome to something completely different. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, this will be the only episode I actually put up of this, and you'll probably notice that there's something wrong. You're not seeing anything aside from a logo. Well, I have a reason for this. I'm actually doing an audio-only LP of Kirby's Epic Yarn. The rest of this will go on to my SoundCloud. I will leave that in the description after this. But, yeah, I'm doing an audio-only LP. I'm going back to my roots. For those of you who aren't aware, I'm going to go ahead and hit start. For those of you who aren't aware, I actually had been Let's Playing since summer of 2012. And I didn't actually start anything till Pokemon Soul Silver, which was 2013. The reason for that is, really, I had to get some way of recording visuals. And the big issue I was having... how do I phrase this? What I had at my disposal, I couldn't record any visuals with. All I had was my phone and the microphone on that. And it worked out pretty well. I liked the results. But when I uploaded the first couple of parts of my Super Mario 64 DSLP that was audio only, people complained. They said I was a little too quiet, and that's partially my fault, partially the fact that I was using a phone. But the other issue that people had was that they couldn't see anything. And I understand, Let's Playing is more of a visual art than a audio art. But I think I'm just going to skip this intro cutscene. We don't need no stinking story. We need platforming. Platforming and commentary. And for those of you who have actually watched for a while, you probably are aware of this, but if you haven't, I gotta say commentary. So, that's something I need to be working on. That's part of the reason I'm doing this. Okay, Fluff, shut up. So I'm going to work under the assumption you've played Kirby's Epic Yarn, because I'm not really going to be describing anything too overly well. I don't know. Like, I'm going to be talking about what I'm doing just so people are aware. Right now I'm just kind of running around the first area of the game. Woo! Teetering on the edge of the world! Okay, I'm done. Patch Castle, let's go. What was I talking about? I do this all the time, I'm sorry. Hopefully the audio is loud enough that it can be picked up on the microphone. I'm trying to talk a little bit louder than usual. Yep. Fly, go away. Come here, Dropso. Alright. Let me grab another one of you guys so I can actually break this thing and get the star. Yay! Swim for it. Get it, Charlie Brown. Ah! Oh. Oh, this is too easy. I just stole his spear and then stabbed him with it by throwing it in his face. Take that. Chandelier! Almost like Chandelure, but not as powerful. Or awesome. Or terrifying. Honestly, I think Chandelure's still kind of cute. A lot of ghost types are really scary looking in Pokemon, but Chandelure isn't, and I don't know why that is. Kirby! I grabbed the button and he didn't go up. He was like, no, I'm going to pull on it from on the ground. Whee! Oh. Get up there. Get on up there! Now, there's one thing I'd like to point out about this game. First of all, Epic Yarn if you've seen it before, then you'll realize, hey, this is the same graphic style that was used in Yoshi's Woolly World. I mean, it's a little bit different. Kirby's more hollow looking, but a lot of things are similar. And one of the things I noticed about this that really is interesting is that in Woolly World you can have 6 balls of yarn. In Kirby's Epic Yarn you can only have 1. And some people who don't actually know either series are like, oh, well, they were just working on it, or, you know, like, it was a prototype, they had to build up something like that. The actual reason, and I'm not sure why it took me this long to figure this out, but the reason for that is, I mean, you know, in the Yoshi's Island games, you have 6 eggs maximum, and that's the idea with the balls of yarn and that. But in Kirby, in Epic Yarn, you can't hold yarn balls when you've been transformed. So the balls of yarn are actually like the star shots when you swallow enemies. And I don't know why it took me that long to realize that. Also, appropriately, certain ones will actually pierce through enemies, not walls, but will pierce through enemies and anything that can be destroyed. Whereas some of them will only hit one thing. I think that's very interesting. It's a well-designed aspect of this game. And here's Dom Wool. I was trying my best not to actually walk up to him too early. I just wanted to point that out before I actually start talking to this guy. And really, this whole Dom Wool thing kind of annoys me. I mean, at least Emil made it funny by giving him a silly voice. But, jeez. Actually, there's another thing I should probably point out. The only reason I bought this game is because I saw Chucker Conroy's LP of this. And now I'm doing an audio-only LP of this! Yay! Quill, why you know makes sense. I am not gonna reference those old ones. I'm not gonna do it during this. This is gonna be a thing on its own. If I got anything to say about it. And I do, because I'm the one making this. Also, I'm probably not going to get a lot of positive feedback about this series. I understand why, too. Like I said, you know, Let's Playing is a both an audio art and a visual art. An audio art? Is that actually the right term? Audio and visual? I think that's right. Anyway. Bouncing on clouds! That's what's important. And a sleeping owl. Bouncing on clouds and a sleeping owl. That's what's important here. Welcome to Grassland. Fountain Gardens! I'm gonna try and keep 3 levels per episode, if I can. But I won't make any promises, because some of the later ones are really long, some of the later ones are really hard, and some of the later ones are auto-scrolling! Yay! Yeah, die. Oh! The monkey gives you money! I'm gonna steal your body anyway. For nefarious purposes, such as throwing it in the air! This is gonna be the dumbest thing I think I've ever done. But I'm having fun. For those of you who have been following me on social media, will probably be aware of the fact... I'm saying this a lot. I'm saying things like that a lot, and I'm sorry for that. I just kind of don't have a lot to talk about right now. And that's part of the problem with my commentary, is like I don't ever have anything to discuss. Or anything worthwhile to discuss. Do not pull this button right here at the pond. Instead, just go dive for a star first. I'm carrying the fish because I feel like it. Die Waddle-Dee. In the branches of the tree, you should find the first chest. If you aren't actually seeing it, well, you gotta pull a button. Also, I really wish... I know this sounds stupid, but I really wish that you could just not pull that button to progress through the level. Like, you can actually jump over that gap. You don't need to pull the button. But I really wish it would, like, if you didn't pull it, you didn't have to do the tank bot. Because I freaking hate the tank bot. Like, good God. Why did they bother adding that in? It's such a waste. Anyway. What was I saying? I was saying that, I had tried to LP Kirby's Epic Yarn twice by now. But, I had a bit of an issue with storage space on my computer. And then, what was it? I lost my SD card that had the first part of it on it. And then when I started trying to record Paper Mario, my camera broke. So, the way and visual recordings have not been working well together, to say the least. So, I'm instead doing an audio-only run of this. Hopefully this works better. And as I said, most of this will wind up being on SoundCloud. If you guys actually do like this, I may do more of this if there's enough positive response to this. I may do more audio-only LPs. It's something I wanted to get into after, like, realizing I just don't do well with commentary normally. Because I remembered how well I actually did with it beforehand. It was really good, in my personal opinion. It's just, it was hard to hear some of the funny stuff. No, you don't! Alright. Whee! Oh, I actually got the patch from all the way down there. Whoa! Oh, I didn't even need to go up there. Wonderful. I gotta go get that bead. Fountain Garden music. Woohoo! Yeah, and I didn't even get launched. Sweet. Goodbye, guys. Door! Boing, boing, boing. There's that 5-star patch. I actually knew where it was the whole time. And now the Waddle Dees, for some reason, are alive again. I am not okay with this. But I'm going to let them live anyway. Also, one of the things about Fountain Gardens that most people are aware of is the fact that there are 2 Waddle Dees right before the tank bot. They're sleeping next to each other and have a heart over them. I am not a nice person! Steal the heart and smash them both! Okay. Like I said, I am not a big fan of the tank bot. Oh, I can't even clear that with flying. That's stupid. I have an idea for what my normal series for December is going to be, because it's December 1st, so I don't have any more of the Realm subscription. I deleted the world instead of keeping it around in case I bought more of the Realm subscription. Because, like, the ideas I had for that just weren't going to happen. I'm at least going to admit it to myself. That wasn't going to work. Like, it was either the wrong time of year, or I just don't have people who really want to get involved with that. And that's fine. I'm not going to complain. I can be a bit overbearing. That Waddle Dee that throws missiles! This is exactly why I hate the tank bot. It's so hard to aim this thing. God, I hate the tank bot! Okay. So glad I'm done with that. Unfortunately, I think that's like the 3rd most used Metamorph text in this game. Actually, what is? How often are they used? I think the Dune Buggy is used 4 times. Spin Border, is that used 3 or 4 times? I don't think any of them are used more than 5. I know the train's used 3 times, and oh god, that train! The train is the worst one in the game. I hate the tank bot because it's hard to control, but oh my god, that freaking train. Like, oh, Jesus. I'm going to have so many complaints about the train when we get to it. Like, you think I'm bad now? Wait till we get to Toyland. Especially Cocoa Station. Good God. Worst level in the game. Followed up by the best level in the game. So, I shouldn't complain. Butterfly Patch. And we are 15 minutes in. Because I go around and collect every single gem. So let's run through flower fields as fast as our wheels can carry us. We do not need to be getting gold rank in every level, so I'm not necessarily going to worry about it, actually. It's just something I like to do. But I may as well just not even concern myself with it, and now I'm just collecting gems for no reason at all. Also, they're called beads, I know, but they look like gems. What's the difference? With the UFO at the end of this level, though, like, you don't need to worry about getting all the beads. Though, there is something I do want to point out. I don't know why they do this, but, yeah. When you jump onto this platform that the first chest is on, and you walk to the edge of it, you see that there's a platform that you don't really think you can jump to. You have to make a running jump to it, or a driving jump in this game. But it covers up the 2-star patch. So I spent like literally a year and a half trying to figure out where the heck this thing was, because I couldn't find it. I didn't think about the fact that it's probably hidden behind, of all things, the bead gauge. The thing that tells you your streak. Also, frog. Which leads to an umbrella stand. Woohoo! Okay, no more penguin. Oh, I didn't mean to pull you apart. I'm sorry. I meant to throw you at your brethren! I am so vicious. Like, my evil side's going to come out during this nice and happy game. Like, what the... I don't make any sense. I don't know if you guys have realized this, but I'm kind of someone who doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, I missed. Okay. 1 frog. 2 frogs. Patch. What? Okay. Oh, no. Don't be afraid. Come here. Come play. Smash you into a fish. Stupid Cyclod. Yay! I pulled the fountain off! Oh, that is one of the most rewarding things in the game. Also, there are a lot of beads in the water in this level. Kind of nice. Oh. Okay, I should not have been able to do that. It looked like Kirby wall jumped. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I missed some. No! Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. I already have my gold rank, and I wasn't going to try for it. I mean, I did. Kirby, suck it up! Okay. I mean, how can you play as UFO in Epic Yarn and not make a reference to the Kirby anime? Dun, da, 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 da. I'm so sorry. I'm usually better about that too. Like, my singing usually isn't that bad, but my throat's giving me some grief today. I love the fact that Waddle Dee just run and cower in a corner. Suck him up anyway! Mwah! Okay. That was a little misogynistic. Yeah, I got them all! Okay. Free gem! Also, they have a beehive right here next to the end of the level. You don't even need it if you're going to try and get that star, you can just have it barely on screen, and then all the actual blocks you're trying to break, and you can get rid of all of them in one go. It's really nice. And 3 levels in a row. I got 2 stars. Dang it! I don't know how to do the timing apparently now. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's been a while since I've done this. Well, that was fun. I'm very glad I was actually able to do that. And if there's actually a time limit for SoundCloud recordings, I'll try my best to reach it later. But Dom will... Wait, how'd you come from over there? What? He's supposed to have come from the other direction. Because that's where Quilty Court is. Ah, jeez. I forgot I had to put this stuff down. Alright. Well, we gotta get that flower bed from the first level, and we gotta get that flower clock from the second level. Interestingly enough, they were both the first treasures in each level. So you actually had to make the right jump at... you actually had to clear all the flowers and flower fields to do that. And you had to pull the tree branches away in the first level for that. Also, hi Zeke. You are a waste of my time. Anyway, I will get to these tenant minigames probably not during this series, because I don't like doing these. This isn't going to be a 100% run. To do a 100% run, I would have to do that. But I will go for every level, because I like the levels in this game. Also, yeah, go ahead and open this cutscene so I don't have to worry about it later. Furniture shop, fabric shop, the only things you ever need your gems for aside from putting more floors on this building. Wonderful! Okay. So, like I said, if there's actually a time limit for SoundCloud recordings, I will try to I'll try to match that later. If there's not, I'll just go 3 levels at a time. And with the alarm clock in hand, I may as well go ahead and throw it and do the outro. Thank you guys so much for listening, because obviously you're not watching. And I shall see you guys some other time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, and goodbye.